Today's a good day, and this is a jungle temple. Part of my language, but it's pretty boring. And as you go inside, it just gets infinitely worse. So we're gonna be improving the way this looks, because let's be honest, it's a little outdated and just plain boring. There's no real pop to it. Let's come up with a plan. The plan can be broken into 4 stages. The first stage being clearing out an area. So let's clear this area so I can kind of get a spot to build this thing. While I mindlessly cause deforestation in my world, are you subscribed? Well, judging by my sub count, I would say probably not. So if you want to show some form of support, make sure to hit that like and sub button. All support is very much appreciated. Okay, well, back to killing trees. So after kind of just chopping down this area, I do want to cut out all of this. I want a big circle. This is going to take a lot of time. I'm recording this in the morning, so having to deal with 2 morning woods is not that fun. Okay, now that I think I got a big enough kind of space, I'm going to move on to my favorite part of Minecraft, which is terraforming. I'm kind of clearing trees and making the ground flat at the same time. I don't know, just the act of like placing grass is just like so tedious. I wish I had a mod where it would be like a different noise or something every time I place it down, so I could be like, oh, I wonder what it's going to be. But no, it's just this for like hours, and I'm out of grass. All right. That is an open space. I really got to put my base in a plains biome next time. It'll save me a lot of trouble. Now that the space is clear, I don't have that much stone. So now it's the second most important part, which is collecting the material. Yeah, that's not enough. All right, so now I've got a full shulker of half stone, half cobblestone, and I kind of want to just start building the temple up to get a rough idea of what I want it to look like. So we'll go up there and start building right away here. So I'm going to build the layout first. My idea is to have 4 corners that kind of stick out in like an odd kind of square, while the inner is more of a rectangle shape, and that each corner is going to be a trap room or some form of puzzle to solve, you know, sticking with the whole jungle theme. I'm gonna start by making the corners. So kind of laying out, I think I'm gonna have the 2 front squares kind of slightly smaller to make them little smaller rooms, and then have the back 2. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is have it kind of small square, bigger square, small square, bigger square. 6, 1, 2, 3. She's my cherry pie. 6, 8, 10. Okay, so going quickly above, it honestly doesn't look that much bigger, only increasing it by 3 blocks. So we'll do 5, I think. Yeah, that looks way different, which I like a little more. Yeah, I did it the wrong way. I kind of got where I want the entrance to be into, and I do have some ideas with the walls as well. But for the exterior, you can see this little overhang. Don't worry about it. I am gonna make it kind of look like it's broken off this hill, and there's gonna be like a giant kind of waterfall, or like it's gonna be leaking stuff into this like little ravine / cavern. So I'm just gonna build up the walls to kind of see how tall I want this thing to be. So this was a half shulker box of stone, and we barely just didn't finish. Anyone else just see like a mob in the game and just wanna, or is that just me? This is the height I'm gonna have it. So my vision is to have 2 sets of stairs at the front going up, and there's gonna be like a sub level that you can kind of walk around that's gonna be like roofed off kind of. Where the 2 corners on each side intersect, I'm gonna have a stairway going up. I'm gonna start building the stairs and seeing where everything can kind of line up. Yeah, so as I'm kind of going along, I do want to add like a broken stair just with the cliff. I think that looks pretty good. I know all of it is stone, and I promise I do plan on adding some texture. So I'm going to put this on the other side where there isn't a door, and then I will see about the sides. So that is the second set of stairs done. I do want to connect them now, but I am completely out of stone. So you kind of just fall off that little bridge there for now. And then I want to make a bridge down the middle from this wall to this wall with their stairs going up. So I am slightly tempted to cut out it connects with this where it is now, if that makes sense. So I'll connect this block to this block, then have it across, and then wherever that meets where this stair is gonna go, we'll go through this wall and down to the ground. And once we start texturing this, it's gonna look pretty cool. Like already it's got a pretty unique shape, like a weird dog bone, which I like. I am completely out of materials. I do have cobblestone, but no stone whatsoever, so all right, we have been steaming through this. So now, as you come up the stairs, there's a little intricate system to get around to kind of all sides of the temple. So we're gonna put the roof, or the cap is what I'm gonna call it, on this build now. So I'm gonna put roofs on all 4 corners, and then I'm gonna come up with a way to make the hallways also this middle room, and then we'll make the outside look good, detail it, and move on in. So looking at the old design, it does have like pillars kind of sticking up, so I thought I'd give it a try, and I like it. doing a quick fly around. It is starting to get almost kind of like a castle kind of look, which I'm fine with. Does look pretty bland as stone, but I do plan on detailing it very shortly. Looks a little weird, but yeah, this is what the exterior is gonna look like. I'm actually pretty happy with that. We can start to texture the outside. Yeah, we'll start making this thing look like a jungle temple. Yeah, let's start breaking some blocks. It can be pretty funny how you're just like mining, grabbing material, and then all of a sudden you just come across one of the rare blocks in the game, just randomly, and you get 8 of them. Now that looks like a jungle temple. The detailing definitely gave it its spark, but now we can move inside. My idea is for each room to be like a different challenge or involve some sort of trap. With the hole cut out, I want to have like a little waterfall pond, have it so it's like kind of like a broken room, but you're gonna do some parkour to get up to a chest. That's the other like part that I want for each room, is there to be like an objective or something for you to go get. I'm gonna start up top first. I want to get this balcony sorted. I want it to be like a thick tube looking shape. Hey, yo! We will get that underway right now. This looks, I couldn't be happier, to be honest. I do need to put some stuff in the roof for sure, like lighting. I'm just happy right now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really happy. Not with these though. But as we walk up, you got some lanterns, you know, you go down each sets of stairs, all the walls are built up now. We have the wood pillars to kind of look like they're structurally holding it up. I am gonna add some ladders, but the next big thing is down here. Get this floor completely set up. Clearing grass like this is so satisfying. Just the insta-mine, like, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, she's starting to get some character to her. Time to make a badass chair. The areas to the left and the right of the throne felt empty, so I kind of decided just to add a couple of statues. It's a little frog. But yeah, this is kind of it, I think. Statues look good. It gives it some, you know, little bit of character. I'm happy. I'm stretching while talking. But now we can finally move on to the trap rooms. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Okay, so I know I've been throwing around some ideas about what I want to do with each of these rooms, but I just had one pop in my head for one of the small rooms, which would be a mob spawner. And you might be wondering, how am I going to get a mob spawner in here? Well, I can't. But I can build the room like it would have one. I love this frog. He looks stupid. Okay, I think the actual physical design is done. The mob spawner would be like right here. I am gonna put a lantern in these corners, even though in a mob spawner you wouldn't. That looks okay. That looks, I think, decent enough to where I'm happy. Next up, the parkour room. Probably going to be the most challenging just because I'm not actually good at parkour. My idea is you kind of start off this way, you get to about here-ish, then you kind of cut back as you're going up, and then you kind of work your way to this corner, and then you kind of hopscotch your way around all the way up to the top, and the chest will be like there. Like there. Is that even possible? Oh yeah. Boom, boom. So now we'll do a slightly easier one. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, if I have it there. Oh my god, I'm getting good. This and this, and then have it like that. Yes, I need the shears, I think. So I do have an idea for a trap here. It's not that pretty, but I think it still kind of blends in with everything. I've got it down. So you run, and you miss the tripwire because I'm an idiot. So you run, activates, and then the dispensers will shoot up. Okay, there we go. It just brightens everything up and kind of makes everything look good. I do think I am gonna go around and just put some moss carpet around, I think, as well. Yeah, this is the main hall area. It's looking pretty sharp. So really, all we have left is these two rooms and then the upstairs balcony area. Okay, now that we've added this little entrance plus the roof, it really tied in everything together, I think it actually looks kind of proper now. And I'm gonna treat this like the Fountain of Youth. I like the idea of that this is like the fountain, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just a fountain, even though that's what it is. We're on to the final room. There's a little bit of heat and hawing with it, because I wanted to do some form of maze, but I don't think there's enough space. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have you go up, down, all around. I think I might have you open up some levers that will open up a little secret way that'll go underneath. So we'll do that. So if that's emitting there, if I go like this, perfect. This is now done. That's all 4 rooms complete. That's it. Now that everything is done, all I have left, stock up all the dispensers, add the frog lights where they need to go, and then add the armor up top. The armor stands up top. Eat him! Eat him! Eat the little magma cube. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, yes. Keep eating. I know you're hungry. I should know how much this lights up. Don't you love when you record 10 minutes of dialogue and the game's audio just cuts out? I hope none of you ever have to deal with that. For the sake of my sanity, I'll do it again. The build is finished. Adding the forest around definitely gave it its life of the temple. Having it go all the way around definitely just helps it feel tight and compact, which on its own, just kind of standing, it did look a little weird. Now that it is here, it definitely helps. But yeah, as we go inside, you can definitely see what I was going for. I wanted it to be bright. I wanted it to be green. I wanted there to be tons of loot for you to be able to grab. I wanted it to feel like an actual temple. To me, the structures in this game should be, when you see it, you get excited because you think, oh my god, there's going to be loot there. And I really tried to nail that with this, having each room having 1 or more chests, something to go for. Out of everything I built, I am really proud of the frog. He is so cute and stupid looking. It's perfect. Perfect. And finally, I will reveal that the parkour room is my favorite in terms of engagement, having to physically jump to get up to the treasure, and look-wise. I love the glow berries. It was the first room I did with the glow berries. All of the moss and clay kind of intertwining, getting intervened with the blocks, the water, and of course the water leaking out the broken side of the temple is pretty cool too. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to hit that like and sub. It really helped me out to get some kind of traction going on this channel. That way I can show my parents that I'm just not living in the basement rent-free for no reason. I'm just kidding, but it would be very much appreciated. So thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next video.